to another episode of Sleeping Giants Red Star Belgrade. And as always, if you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like. Now, in our last episode, we beat Victoria Pilsen by 4-0, which was a pretty decent result. In fact, I'll say pretty decent. We've scored 10 goals so far this season in the Champions League in just 2 games, and that is a good start. We've got 6 points on the board, and we find ourselves with our winnable game, in theory, against PSG at home. Now, I say winnable because that's what it is. No, because it's a tough one. Like, we've had little slip-ups against this sort of thing before, and I just worry that that's going to be the same thing that's going to happen again today. A cat has literally just walked in front of the screen on my computer and is now standing in the way. I'm just going to move the cat. There you go, cat. And put the cat down. Right. Jesus. Oh, dear. Cats. They always want to sit in the way of the screen. It's so irritating. Yes, I love you too. Right, okay. Now, I've completely lost my train of thought there, guys. Right, okay, yeah, sorry. We had our... You're noticing it too. Against Partizan. We won, but we won 6-0, and I think that is our biggest derby win to date. And it gets better in the sense that, if you look at this, Adamenko was sent off after 40 minutes here, away from home, at Partizan. And we were 3-0 up at that point, but we went on to score 3 more goals after this. They were just awful. Toshka put us in front on 19 minutes. Savicevic doubled the lead a minute later before Sadibi made it 3-0 on 26 minutes. Then there was a break after while we sort of readjusted. And then Savicevic made it 4-0. And then things kind of got a little bit freaky as Savicevic completed his hat-trick, followed up by Efraim Maman making it 6-0 away from home at Partizan. That is just the ultimate shoeing. And it was a shellacking. And that was good. And in the next game, we had a very strange one because Borja, again, we dominated the game and only won it 2-1. Goals from Savicevic and Tosca basically rescued the day. Rescued? I sound like Sean Connery again. And then a guy called... I'm going to go with Anel, but let's just go... Let's screw it. Let's just go for it. A guy called Anel Haric managed to get a goal back for them. Not that it made much difference in the end, but it was a bit hit and miss for a while. We managed to get the win, though, and carry on at the top of the league with 9 wins out of 9. I've just noticed that we've got a completely... we've not had anything but a win in a competitive match this season so far. The league is currently shaping up like this. We are 8 points clear at the top over Jagodina after 9 matches, 40 goals scored, so we're still... Well, not on to break the record like we set last year. We're still on to be, decent. 5 goals conceded so far in 9 games is reasonable. It's not the best, but it'll do. Plus 35 goal difference. And, of course, 12 points clear of Partizan, which is always the most important thing. Maman is still the top scorer in the league, though, with 8 goals in 9. But right up there is Ales Ulia with 7. And, amazingly, Savicevic with 6. So we have the top 3 scorers in the league, too. Ulia is also still the top average rater. And, of course, Ashraf has got 8 assists in 9 games. Is incredible. So there you go. Rad has started to climb up the league a little bit, but I don't know. I'd like to see them really start to challenge, but it just doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Anyway, let's take a little look at the squad. So top goal scorer, we've got Toshka and Maman with 9 goals apiece, but Toshka has scored those in less matches, so he's actually got more than a goal a game, which is really surprising when you think of how he's sort of been a bit underrated at times. Not underrated, but understated. Ulia's got his 8 still, Sadibi has 6 along with Savicevic, and Burres has managed to get himself 4 goals as well, which is not that bad. As for assists, Kofi and Ashraf have 8 apiece. Kofi obviously has done quite well in Europe with the assists, it would appear. As for player of the match, of course, Ulia has the most with 3. Yellow cards, Maman and Kofi have 3 apiece. Red cards, Scala and Adamenko now. Not what we want to keep. Ulia has finally dropped under a 9. He's had a couple of poor matches and it's kind of dropped his rating right down, but still is the best average rating player on the entire team. Our 2 inside forwards are just something else. Aerial challenges, Sadibi with the most with 8, and that's 18. That's understandable because he's a monster in the air. Key passes, 57 for Kofi. I'm really liking his work this year. Key tackles, 6. Amazing stuff. And interceptions, of course, is Kone with 86, only just though. And of course, value is still Toshka with the most. So this is a crucial one because it's PSG. We're at home. If we can win this, if we can win it by enough as well, this is the crucial thing as well. If we can win this game by a big enough margin, and I know that's going to be crazy tough, but it might give us the better head-to-head record, and that could be the one thing that we need come the end of this group and the chance we've got to win it, I feel like we really do need to win one of these groups to really have a chance at sustaining a challenge in this, But we've had a reasonable record against them in the past, so let's do a quick pick to get the full strength team out. Savicevic, Toshka, Sadibi, Maman, Kofi Kaspers, which sounds like that's a glorious name in itself. Kofi Kaspers. Imagine that. He sounds like a detective from the 80s. Kofi Kaspers. Ashraf, Bazavira, Marianne, and Adamenko. Is Kone again. Yeah, he's not fully ready at the moment, which is disappointing. But let's do this. I feel like at home against PSG, you know, we've been phenomenal at home lately. I'd really like it if we could continue that today. But who knows? They've got an interesting system because one of their fullbacks is pushed slightly higher up than the other. Interesting. I really don't know. I would love it. I feel like if we can win this by a decent margin as well. But the win is the most important thing. So firstly, winning this game is crucial. But second to that, if we can win it by a decent margin, like we have proven in the past that we're capable, you know, beating Real Madrid, and some of the performances we've put in over the past few seasons have proven that we can beat just about anyone at home. You know, it would say to me that, you know, we've got a chance at potentially winning this group, and that's the perfect start then. This is the type of goals we've conceded all season. The ones that are going to hit straight at my goalkeeper, yet he will still concede them. It's so annoying. Like, I'd say that at least half of the goals we've conceded this year, and that's not many, have been these types of goals where it's hit straight at him and he's just bounced it into his own net. It's so fucking irritating to watch. Because why? If it's hit straight at him, save it. Simple. And he's got good stats, so it's nothing to do with his stats. It's just goalkeepers again. Man, what a hit. Oh, and of course it hits the crossbar when we do it. It's going to be one of these games, guys, I sense, where everything's going to hit the crossbar or gets cleared off the line. I can sense it already. But we've started off well, despite the fact that we are a goal down. But as long as it's not another one of those CSKA type games, I'll be happy. But we really do need to avoid conceding a second goal quickly. That would be a poor piece of play. Mora. I don't even know what happened there. I genuinely have no idea what happened there. I don't want to lose this match. That is crucial. We cannot afford to lose the home game against PSG. We've still probably been the better side in the opening stages. It's just we do need to get the goal, and we had our chance there, and it was missed, and that's crucial. And oh god, Morris through again. That's it. What a tackle! I think it might be one of those games again, guys. Although it is very even, except for the part where it's on the scoreline and it isn't even in any way. Love it when your defenders are playing through balls to them. That's how you know it ain't going to be your day, is it? Right, we're going to have to step it up a little bit and go a bit more attacking in this match. Benegas, Icaro, right, clear that up and get some bloody bodies forward. I might actually tell them to drop a little stop pushing quite so high up, just because they clearly have a lot of ability to get in behind us. Right, here we go, on the break, Sidibe. Can we finally get a chance going? Sidibe's ball in, and it's cleared away quite comfortably. Bazanvira will bring this down. Oh, come on! He's a world-class defender, and yet he can't win a fucking header all of a sudden. Ashraf with a great tackle. I would say I don't believe it, but I absolutely believe it, and I guess I should have expected it, really. So first half, we've been around about even. They have created two good opportunities, though, that's what I would say. And yet, we find ourselves 2-0 down. What a predictable match, I suppose. That's the thing. I wouldn't even know what to change. We're playing well. That's the big deal with these sort of games is what do we change? We're playing good football. We're creating well, we've had some chances anyway. Sidibe, get that ball in the box. Maman, he's going to shoot from a stupid angle, no doubt. Sidibe. Somebody win the ball. Maman, of course, it's well saved by Jack Butland in goal there for PSG. I'm just really disappointed that once again we're going to have one game in the group which is going to screw the whole thing up again. You know, we're never going to win the group now. If we lose at home to PSG, that's it, we're fucked. And they've had that really... Why was that a clear-cut chance? He was nowhere near the goal. Ah... It's just so disappointing to have it constantly happen. Like, every year you get that game. We're having this game in the group stage where, you know, we can sort it out away from home, and then suddenly you start losing home games. It's like balancing plates. By that I mean like spinning plates. You just can't see... You sort out one issue and another one just appears out of nowhere. Kofi, ball in. Just get a 2-2 draw or something. Sidibe, Maman, well blocked. See, the thing is, 9 times out of 10, he scores that because... He has so many times during the league. And obviously better defenders and all that. But we're better. We're good too. We're a good side. They've had 3 shots on target and they've scored 2 goals. Oh, my life. We're going to have to overload because what other choice have we got at this stage? It's so... I don't know. It just makes you really bored of the game when every single year you get the same thing happen when you play well. it's just, I don't know, it gives you a bad taste in your mouth constantly. And again, and it's in the back of the net from Marianne of all people. Right, we've been vastly, like, particularly in this I still feel like we're the better team today, and yet we're going to end up losing at home again. It's just like against CSKA, where, not just like it, obviously it's, you know, we've not been quite as good as we were then. The game's been more even than that, but the fact is, we've still been the better team. We might just have to rely on a long shot here. Just go for it for the last 5 minutes. Just get an equaliser and try to just save some of your dignity a little bit here and try to go for something magical away from home, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen for us. Nope. And once again, we're fucked in Europe. Oh, Jesus. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. I don't know. It's just a shame, because it just seems to happen every single fucking year. And the thing is, sod's law, we'll probably end up going into PSG and winning 1-0 or something, you know? Looks like we're going to be having to settle for second place again. It's just a shame. I don't know. Anyway, stop complaining about that now. It's done, and hopefully we're going to have to make up for it in the second game, I suppose. But it's just such a shitter when you get that all the time. We get it 1 game a year, and it's always in the group game. Right, okay. I was really positive after all the games we've just had, because, you know, we looked so good against Pilsen and so good against Grasshoppers. We really were looking phenomenal. And I figured, carry that form into the home game against PSG and you'll be fine. But those types of goals, you know, shot from the edge of the area straight at our goalkeeper that goes in, and then Icaro gets played in by one of my defenders, that they suddenly turn into, like, Bambi on ice when we're in these games, and it's just frustrating to watch. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that. Anyway, that's disappointing. Right, so we're going to have to really make up for that when we go to the Parc... Is it the Parc des Princes? I forget. Yep, Parc des Princes. We're going to have to go there and win, basically, and that is going to be an incredibly tough task. But we'll see what our away tactics capable of in that game, basically, because we have to go to France now and win, unless... No, we basically do. We need to go there and win, and even that might not do it for us, which is such a shame. And Sod's Law will go there and win and still won't win the group. Because we'll end up drawing or getting beaten at home by Zurich or something. Anyway, if you guys are like what you've seen, and I sure as hell haven't, not for the second time in a row, then please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Red Star and Outcaster icons in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for the away game against PSG, which has now become even more important. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.